Welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. Well, it looks increasingly likely that none of the GOP candidates will hit that magic 1237 number of delegates, leading to a contested convention in July. But the media are now speculating about a new name that could surface at an open convention, one of a politician not even in the running for the Oval Office now. It's that of Paul Ryan, current Speaker of the House. The media are having a field day with this idea, and my guest Ellen Ratner of Talk Media News says the press jumped the gun. Right, Ellen?
Well, I think so, actually, that press did jump the gun because everybody wants Paul Ryan, but this is an election about outliers, or outsiders, as the case may be.
Sure.
And so you have Donald Trump, who is really not part of the party establishment. You have Ted Cruz, who technically is, but he's not terribly well liked in the Senate by members of his own party. He's not very collegial. So this is outsiders. So now they're talking about, well, as you say, that they may be bored, and they're talking about Speaker Paul Ryan coming in, but he's not an outsider. So how do you keep, let's say the convention's in Cleveland, Ohio, my hometown, and you have this huge convention, and let's say Donald Trump doesn't come in with enough delegates to come in, and neither does Ted Cruz. It's an open convention. You still have people that want an outsider. They don't want a politics-as-usual person, and the press isn't covering that.
How do these kinds of sort of leaks get out there? I mean, who's pushing this idea that Paul Ryan is?
Well, I think the Republican establishment is, for sure.
Why would the media run with that if they, I mean, like, why won't they say what their sources are? Is it right?
I have no idea. I have no idea what they say, that why they're not saying their sources. Maybe they feel like if they say who their sources won't talk to them anymore, which is certainly something that does happen in Washington. If you reveal who your sources are, they dry up.
Yeah, there's a, the politicians kind of live in a bubble, at sort of the Capitol Hill or in the Beltway. But do media do as well? I mean, do they kind of live in a bubble where they really are not connected to what people really...
Well, it is not uncommon in Washington to see media knowing other media, showing up at the same kind of parties that you might see a congressman at or a political operative. Just on the train today, I sat across from a political operative who had worked for the vice president for a long time. So it's not uncommon that you do socialize together, and so they're going to promote somebody, and the media is going to go along with it. As you said, they're bored, but also they are going to go along with the fact that they want an insider, not an outsider.
Yeah, but they're kind of creating their own narrative then. I mean, if they don't go with...
Well, that wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Actually, that wouldn't be right. Thanks so much, Helen. And if you want to hear more media analysis on the week's top headlines, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.